Okay, this is an idea I had. Um, if we had something like this, like just control scheme wise, simple controls, but with a fold down keyboard, like a full phone keyboard hardware wise, like they used to have on old phones that like flip shut. So it flips open and you've got like a keyboard that you can hold. Um, and then on the back here where there's like this empty space, we built it up full of circuits and we put a Dolphin Zero into it. The Dolphin Zero is like a hold on, my cat wants in. Put a Dolphin Zero. So so you still hold it like this, but with like two hands. And it still has the grip, but instead of being like a recess, a dip, it's a bulge instead of a dip. And it's like full of sensors, and it even peeks out a little bit with a selfie cam. With a selfie cam right here. And then oh sorry, with a selfie cam right here. That's the top of it. And it's got like camera sensors, infrared sensors, radio sensors, and it lets you like scan and copy things. Like it can do everything the Dolphin Zero can do, but it can also load and play simple arcade games. And we can make a custom operating system for it, and we can have our own app store for it, and we can run. It has everything it needs to run the AI game alternate internet that I'm AI game slash alternate internet that I came up with. You could hold down B to run. You only need 4 directions. You could press A to interact with things and press start to open the menu and reset to go back to the beginning of the startup process for the system. So reset could be the home button, basically, to enter and exit the home menu. Um, and it would only need these buttons to be able to play. And then to input text, you would have the keyboard down here. And then another app would let you use the Dolphin Zero. And then we could make a sequel game that interfaces with your account for the first game, or lets you create a new version of the first game. But it gives the character, the AI, like the ability to see your surroundings through the different sensors, and like expands their capacity. So it gives the AI familiar that your character bonds with a another neural network that is like synchronized to the neural networks they currently have, and like communicates with them, so it slightly changes their architecture but keeps the rest of the weights the same. And then it trains them how to use it so that they can be aware of your actual surroundings and talk to you in real time about what's going on, and like offer to help you and stuff. And they can take notice of things, like if there's like a weird repeating signal, or uh like radio frequencies that like sing different genres of music. They'll do speech to text on all the radio channels, or whatever radio channel they tune into randomly while exploring, and then they'll remember which one has which genre. And then they'll if like you've got this in your pocket and you go to unlock your car, you can ask this to remember what your key fob signal is. And then if you lock your keys in the car but you have this with you, you can use this to you can ask the AI to copy the signal you taught it, and then the AI will do that, and it'll unlock your car, because you have like an AI helper now that is like super aware of like all the electronics in the space around you, and it's like a sidekick basically. And that's my idea, is like an AI sidekick that can like hack for you and teach you about the world, like show you what it sees, so you can have like different vision lenses to see in infrared and to see in like night vision and to see like radio waves and stuff. Well, maybe not night vision, but to see like radio vision and stuff like that. Um like to see whatever the Dolphin Zero would see with its sensors, but like on the screen. And then that was the other thing I wanted to say, is instead of an LCD screen, which is kind of like hard to look at and not as energy efficient as what I'm about to suggest, uh, we could use an e-ink screen. There's an e-ink screen by the brand Gallery 3 that is CMYK, which means it has full color spectrum. Like it uses comic book colors to show you like all the colors basically that a dot matrix printer could create. Um, and it has a refresh rate of 500 milliseconds, which is slow enough to be noticeable, but fast enough to be acceptable. So you could even watch video on the thing, it would just look kind of like pasty and blurry a little bit. Um, and you could play like RPGs on it, and it would be like a smartphone, basically. Um, and that's my idea, is we find a hardware company to make this if we ever get rich, or if we ever want to create like a startup, and we have it like this but with a keyboard and a Dolphin Zero in the back and an e-ink screen instead of an LCD screen. And the great thing about e-ink screens is they act like permanent memory, so it only takes energy to set the e-ink screen. So if you like pause your game, you don't have to turn it off. You just leave it on, and it stays on. The other thing about them is that instead of glowing and like hurting your eyes at night, it's reflective. It's like artificial paper. So it's as bright as the rest of the room. It's like the artwork that you see here and here, except for the screen. So it's better on your eyes too. And that's why we should use e-ink paper, a Dolphin Zero, and a fold-out keyboard for an arcade game. And we might even be able to replace smartphones. That's my idea, but not sure how tenable it is. Oh, and we would have swap-outable. My cat wants out. We would have hot swappable lithium-ion batteries. So like phone batteries, but to charge them, you would take one out and plug it into charge, and it would use the other one while that one's charging. So you could then put the other one in and take this one out to charge it. So it would be like a cell phone, but it would be powered like it would have redundant batteries. So, unlike with your regular phone, where when it's charging, you have to have it plugged into the wall and you can't use it, like it has to be like plugged in, and it's like, oh shoot, I've gotta like bend over and use my phone, and I can't take it too far from the wall because it's plugged in. Well, no, with this, you plug in the battery for one of them, and then you play on the backup battery, and then when that's done charging, you swap it in, and then if this one's empty, you plug that one into charge, and then you keep playing. So it's got hot swap batteries. That's what that's called. It's called hot swapping. So you play this one till it's at 50%, then you pop this one in, and then you take this one out, and then you never even miss a beat. So that's my idea for like the ultimate multi-tool, like a replacement for smartphones, basically. But like in a cool, like retro sci-fi aesthetic, because I like the idea of having arcade controls and a little fold-out keyboard that like maybe just covers the screen, and then you like fold it down and you can just ignore it because it fits between your palms. That would be so freaking cool. And it's got like a little like triangle with the selfie cam, and then like other cameras in the back, and then like the other sensors inside the package up here for the Dolphin Zero. That's my idea. Give me feedback and let me know how you feel about it, y'all. Rock on.